Gaining motivation to go to the gym is probably the hardest part, especially when you have no idea where to start. This was me a few months back, and now I'm consistently going to the gym 5 days a week and I can't stop. The RDL was the first exercise that I ever learned how to do, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. We're going to focus on what to wear to the gym to help you feel more confident and help your mobility. And then we are going to focus on the actual RDL itself. So we'll focus on your upper body, your lower body, and then the full movement. So starting our journey to the gym is probably the most challenging part. So we'll start off with the basics. What to wear. Whatever you feel comfortable in and whatever makes you feel confident is what you should wear to the gym. This is what I feel confident in when I go to the gym, okay? Super simple, doesn't have to be super extravagant or very spendy. So, yeah, whatever you feel confident in is what you should wear to the gym, because in turn, if you don't feel confident, it affects your mood, which then affects your workout. It's all a domino effect. Next, we can focus on our shoes. So for weightlifters specifically, we like a flat platform shoe. These are Vans. You can either wear Vans or Converse. Those are two of the probably most popular shoes, or you can wear no shoes at all. This just helps a weightlifter feel the ground with their feet, and then it helps them with their balance as well, because their feet can spread out more, their toes can grip the floor. Right? Now we can focus on our lower half of our body for our RDL, so from our hips down. All right, so we're gonna have our feet shoulder width apart with our toes slightly turned outward. Think of your big toe lining up with your knee. All right, and then we are going to have a slight bend in our knees. Okay, since this is more of a glute focused RDL, we want more so of a bend in our knees. If we wanted to focus on our hamstrings, we really wouldn't have a bend in our knee. They wouldn't be super flexed, but it'd just be a slight bend. Right? For our upper body, we want to focus on keeping our spine neutral. So what I mean by that is we want our spine like this the entire way down and entire way back up. Okay? So to help with that, we want to keep our hips tucked and then our chin tucked as well. Also, we want to focus on our shoulders by pulling them back and down. And this all keeps your spine super neutral. Now for our arms, we want to make sure that our arms never leave the outer parts of our legs as we go down for our RDL and back up. Right? Now when we go to pick up our dumbbells, we want to squat to pick them up, so like this, with our hands pronated, meaning that we want our palms down. Okay, so we squat to pick up our dumbbells, and then we should be standing up like this. Okay, now we can get into position. All right, and with the glute-focused RDL, Jim Stoppani said this, with a glute-focused RDL, we can add more weight. If we were focusing on our hamstrings, that in turn uses more of our back muscles. So when we bend our knees and we focus more on our glutes, then we can use more weight in turn. So now we want to focus on our hip hinge movement, and this is the most important movement of an RDL. So what you're going to think about is pushing a door closed, or that there's a wall behind you and you want your butt to touch that wall. So it should just be straight bending at the hips. Bend at the hips and move them back. All right, and we want this super slow and controlled. And we want, as we bend down with our dumbbells, we want to stop where we feel a stretch in our glutes. So right here, right under the knees is where I feel a stretch, and then I would come back up. Now we want to focus on our breathing control, because this is also one of the most important parts of weightlifting in general. A lot of people have a problem with flexing and extending their hips without moving their back. So this breathing control will help with that. Florian McCod said that. So how to focus on our breathing control. We want to breathe in as we go down and breathe out as we come back up. So as we breathe in, we want to brace our core, meaning that we want to push it out. We want to push our core out. And then as we go down and then as we come back up, we breathe out. All right, so putting that all together, we'll pick up our dumbbells. All right, keep them close to our sides, shoulders back and down, chin tucked, toes out, shoulder width apart. And we go down as we breathe in, embrace our core. And come back up. All right? So now you have learned how to do an RDL. We have focused on what to wear to the gym and the actual movement of our RDL, focusing on our upper and lower body positionings. Starting this journey is not going to be easy, but I can promise you that it'll be well worth all of the time and effort that you put into it. As long as you stay disciplined and consistent, you will start to see your results, and soon after, others around you will see your results as well. An RDL is only the beginning. Once you feel comfortable with that, you can start adding on to your workout routine. Remember that there are so many different ways that you can do these lifts, so find what works for you and stick to it. And remember to stay happy and stay healthy.